None of us are perfect. None of us are Jesus Christ. None of us are Mary. And that's a beautiful thing. Because every time we fall, there is an opportunity to receive God's perfect grace. And that is in the sacrament of reconciliation. That is us going to reconcile with Christ. So tonight I'm going to invite Mark Tavera up. And he's going to give a talk tonight about how he practices confession. And how that has really played an intricate part in his faith. So I'm going to ask everybody to extend their right hands as we pray over Mark. And let's start in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Lord, thank you for Mark and for his gifts. Tonight as he steps forward, let these words not be his, but yours. That you're able to move through him. That you're able to move through us. That we are able to listen and not just hear. As we start this journey, let us walk with you side by side, hand in hand. And we pray all of this in your name, Jesus.
Amen.
In the name of the Father, and the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Testing. Hey guys. It's weird, everyone's like spread out. So like Matt said, the title of my talk is Sinner to Saint. And it's easy to say, but it's such a long road from sinner to saint. I gotta ask you guys, I'm a little nervous. I've given talks before, but this talk, it's not just I'm sharing conversion with you or what it is. I'm sharing my conversion story with you guys. So a lot of stuff is hard for me to get out, so.
I don't know where to start, man. A lot of different emotions. One, it's humbling to be able to stand in front of all of you guys and be able to share my conversion story and how God's moved in my life. Because that's the reason why we're here, to show how God's moved in us and to show you that you're loved no matter what. But it was hard having to find the right words, and definitely took a lot of prayer and a lot of hours in sitting in adoration. But it's humbling.
So conversion. When I think of conversion, well, let's start. What do you guys think when you hear conversion? I like to keep this interactive, so. Sweet. Okay. Anyone else? All right. Oh, over here. Change. Good. Okay. Anyone else? Thank you.
I think of the Apostle Paul.
Apostle Paul. Sweet. I'm gonna get to that. Thank you. When I think conversion, I think one big moment, one big defining moment in someone's life where they're forever transformed and changed by God. Right? Give me some nods. Okay, cool. So, wrong. I'm wrong. We're all wrong. Alright? Conversion is an ongoing process throughout your entire life. It's not just one moment. Alright? And at least that's how it was for me. But like Keane said, I want to talk about St. Paul first. So, really quick, some things about St. Paul, guys. Someone who didn't speak yet. All right. So, that's how I am. Bobby? Okay, he persecuted Christians. I'm gonna get to that too. So St. Paul, this dude is, I guess, like top 5 greatest saints. He wrote half the New Testament. He wrote handwritten letters to all these countries to start up the early church. Like, that's kind of a big deal. No one here writes handwritten letters anymore. Guys and chicks like that, so write handwritten letters, alright? But he wasn't always St. Paul. Prior to that, he was Saul. And Saul was a bad dude, This is the guy who not only persecuted Christians, but he hunted them down, dragged them from their homes, and murdered them in the streets. So, now why do I bring this up? Because if I'm being honest, I can relate to Saul way more than I can Paul. So before I became core member Mark, that you all know, that loves Jesus, I was a very different person. I didn't just run with the bad crowd, I was a leader in the bad crowd. You know, I was the guy that your friends told you not to date, but you still did it anyway. I even went by a different name. Like, you guys know me as Mark, but I didn't let anyone call me Mark back then. My last name is Tavera, and that's what people called me, Tavera. And Tavera was known for 3 things. Just like Saul was known for persecuting Christians, fear, death, Tavera was known for 3 things: partying, drinking, and fighting. And I was the enforcer of my group. So if a party got out of hand, guys were being disrespectful, I would take care of it. If you were bothering some of my homegirls, I would take care of it. And if you messed with my boys, I would take care of it. And the way I learned how to fight was do the most damage least amount of time. Don't waste time talking. You know, and like, you know how people are good at art or writing or music? You know, they're just gifted with that. For me, fighting and confrontation, that was my part. That's what I was good at. Fighting is all timing and controlling distance, and I had it down to a science. Within 10 seconds, I knew everything I needed to know about you. Whether you were right-handed or left-handed, how good you were at breathing, how good you were shifting your weight, like, I could tell all that. And I knew how scared you were. And I used all that to break you. And because of that, I gained a reputation for being someone you didn't mess with. So fast forward a few months, and I meet this girl. Like all great stories start with a girl. And guys, give me some nods. Like, when you're trying to court or date a girl, whatever she's into, you're all about. You know, she's vegetarian. Oh, it's so sad to do to the cows, you know? Or if she's into reading, like, I'm applying for a library book, or I'm spark-missing all her favorite books, like that kind of thing, right? But this girl, she happened to be involved in courting, and very involved in her Catholic faith. So I'm like, all right, gotta decide here, you know? What outweighs the other? Because I grew up Catholic, but just throughout high school, we stopped going to Mass, and it was never something I wanted to do. But she meant a lot to me, so I was like, all right, I'll go to Mass with you. And because of that, I eventually started helping out with the core team. And you guys, my first life night, oh my gosh, it was ridiculous. Like, they did this really weird thing called praise and worship. So everyone's like, you know, playing songs and singing, and they're just into it, right? And this is me in the back, like, this isn't for me. This is not for me, right? Sorry, that's my train of thought. Okay, so I kept going to Mass with her and kept serving that Holy Family. And something really weird started to happen. Like, truth, it's impossible to be around God and experience His love and mercy and not be transformed. Alright? So here I am, still being Tavera, but little by little, like, things start to shift. Like, I thought all this was lame, but like, little things started to change. Like, instead of wearing t-shirts and Mass, I started wearing nice button-ups. Or I started playing Bible roulette, where you just open the Bible and start reading. You'll get it. But, what was the last one? Yeah, I started bumping like church music in my car. Like, I'm at a red light, but then my car pulls up and I change it really quick. And you guys laugh because you've all done it, you know? But the problem was, you know, Friday and Saturday, I'm still living as Tavera. But then come Sunday, that's when I'm Mark, core member that everyone knows. And it got exhausting trying to live in those two worlds. Like, there'd be some times where I show up to mass with busted up knuckles and all swollen, and I did not look towards our Father because that's when I have to extend your hands, and like I just kept them in my pockets. I felt like people would see me and they'd know, like, oh man, this guy doesn't belong here. And to be honest, I did start to feel like that, like I didn't belong here. But the change, the conversion, the mini conversion already started happening. Like, core members here noticed that I was transforming, and even some of my old friends. And it got to the point where I didn't want to hang out with them as much anymore. I didn't want to drink with them anymore or get in the fights as much. And their exact words were, "What, you think you're too good for us because of all this God crap?" And they did some crap. So, and any of the Gospels you'll read with the disciples, whenever stuff hit the fan, what did they do? They went back to their old lives. And that's what I did, or at least that's what I tried to do. So I decided, this isn't for me, I'm going to quit core team. So I go over to Teen House, knock on the door, and Matt answers it. And he's like, "Hey, what's up, man?" So you can tell something's on my mind. And I'm like, "Look, dude, I gotta be honest, I can't do this anymore." And he's like, "Really? What's going on?" And I'm making up excuses. I'm like, I'm really busy with work. I was working part-time. He knew that. And I'm like, "Oh, I'm really busy with school." I wasn't going to school full-time. And he won't listen. So he's like, "What's really going on?" And I just said, "Look, dude, who am I kidding? I don't belong here." And I started naming core members. I'm like, look at this guy, look at this person, look at what they bring to the table. How can God use someone like me? How can God send someone like me? How can God love someone like me, Like, all I know how to do is hurt people. And I expected him to say, "Okay, all right, it's good knowing you. We'll pray for you," that kind of thing. But he looked at me and said, "Mark, the church isn't perfect. People are not perfect. You don't have to be perfect." And he said, "I have seen your conversion, and you love God more than you realize. And because of that, I'm not letting you leave." And he said, "Jesus would never give up on you, I won't give up on you."
I'll be honest. I was at a place where I was stagnant with how I was serving here. It got to the point where I was just showing up, and I needed to. I guess it was time for me to step up, and I don't like public speaking. Not a fan of it. But Matt asked me if I wanted to do talk and retreat, and I said I do, but I'm not. I do, but I don't know. He's like, "Okay, you're doing one," and a month and a half later, here we are.
And you guys, that was the first time I felt like someone saw something good in me or something redeeming. And maybe it was humidity or allergies, but my eyes started sweating. So, but at the end of it, he challenged me to go to confession. He said, "Stop hiding who you are. God loves you for you. Let Him love you for you." And I walked away thinking, man, if this guy represents Jesus, then okay, I'm down. I'll try and get to know who this Jesus is, So I go to confession, and I gotta be honest, my view of confession, I didn't get it. It doesn't make any sense. Confess the worst you've said and done, and it's magically okay. Like, that's not how I grew up. Growing up, I didn't know real forgiveness or real mercy. Like, you do something wrong, you own up to it, you fix it. And yeah, you're forgiven, but it's never forgotten. You're always that guy that did this, that broke this. And I don't know about you guys, but I had a lot to own up to that I didn't think I was ready for. reason I chose to go was because I wasn't just hiding myself from the people around me, hiding who I was. I was hiding myself from God. And don't raise your hands, but how many of you guys can relate to that? So, my first confession, I wasn't nervous, right? I go in there, sit down. I'm like, all right, sweet, how do we do this? And I hadn't been since like 4th grade, New Year's reunion. So I get in there, and that's when I start getting nervous. I'm like, oh crap, I don't know what to say. So like, I move the curtain, I'm like, what's up, Father? What's going on? And he's just like, when was your last confession? And then I'm like, I gotta be honest, man, I really don't know what I'm doing. He's like, okay. He's like, you're Catholic, right? And I'm like, yeah, I'd like to think so, you know? So he like walks me through like all the sins, just 1 through 10. And that was it. But like the curtain was open and I saw what he did with his hands. He like put them up and he said these words that I can't remember right now. And I didn't know what was going on, but I knew there was some power there. I knew something was going on. I was like, sweet, you know, I get out of the confessional and I'm like, I know something's different, I just don't know what. But I feel lighter. So because of that, I kept going, and it took a few more months of confession and a few more months of serving here and getting to know God before it finally clicked that who I am at my worst is still good enough for God to love me. And who you guys are at your worst is still good enough for God to love me. So conversion, I know it's this word that we throw around a lot, but no one ever really defines it. The way I like to think about it is first comes love, then comes conversion. And what I mean by that, it's one thing to say yes to God, but it's an entirely different thing to continue saying yes to Him on a daily basis. Because the way I view God was this indifferent ruler just sitting up in heaven doing His thing. And as long as you follow His commandments, stay in line, you're good. But the second you step out of line or do something wrong, or break His commandments, or you become too difficult to love, then that's when you get kicked out of the garden. That's when you're cut, you know? And all my life, those are the kind of relationships I've known. The second you're more trouble than you're worth, you're done. I don't know if you guys can relate to that. But I can only stand here in front of you guys and proclaim God's love, His mercy, and His forgiveness because I've experienced it. I've felt it, and I know it in a very real and tangible way because of a relationship with Him and because of confession. So whatever excuses you guys have in your head for why God can't love you, or all the things that you've done in your life that is keeping you from God, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We make it seem more important than it is. Like I want you guys to picture, show of hands, who's afraid of confession or not looking forward to it? I'll do that. I'm not looking forward to it sometimes too. So picture this. Have you guys ever been in like a kid's soccer game? And there's that one dad that's super pumped about everything. He's just on the sidelines and like jumps in. He's like, yeah, look at my boy. He's standing on the grass. He's so dope. You know, it's like just overly excited. Everyone's like, all right, we get it, dude. I'm not knocking him. I'm gonna be the same kind of dad, you know. But you guys, when you go to confession, God is that super proud soccer dad. He's like, picture, right? He's like going up to all the anybody's like, hey, look more. He's going to confession. He's like, love me. Sweet, right? And then your face is like, all right, God, we get it. He's like, all right, cool. It's like, hey, look up. See my boy Mark? And he does that to like all his angel and saint buddies, you know? Guys, that's all confession is. It's coming home, coming back to God. And even to this day, 7 years later, still a core member. Like, my conversion is still happening, it's still ongoing. I need to choose to say yes to God on a daily basis. And there are times where I'm still Tavera and things happen, it's life. But the one thing that's different is I know that no matter what I do, God's always going to love me, He's going to take me back. And the beautiful thing is, as you guys grow in your relationship with Christ and walk with Him, you're going to see transformations in your life. Certain things are going to shift and evolve, and as your relationship evolves with Him, so will your confessions. What I mean by that, when I first started, my confessions were like little baby Charmander confessions, but now, as soon as I'm doing like these Charizard confessions. And what I mean is, I remember my first confession, all I did was sit there and list things that I did wrong to what felt like a stranger. But now when I go, I'm reconciling. I'm clearing the air and just talking to someone that loves me, someone that I love. And in a few months, you guys are going to have that opportunity. In the same way Matt challenged me, I'm going to challenge you guys. I don't know where you're at, I don't know what you're feeling or what you're going through. But I'm challenging you guys, wherever you're at, let God love you.